Hey guys, good morning. It's Tristan. Hope everyone's doing well. Just chilling at the pool right now, just soaking up the sun, getting some vitamin D. And I only be making these videos really when I'm chilling, when I have free time. But I really appreciate you guys for watching the video, for liking the video, commenting, subscribing, for sending me messages on Instagram, sending me follow requests. I really appreciate it because I expect nothing from the videos that I make. I absolutely expect nothing. I have zero expectations. What I simply want to do is I just want to inspire and motivate people, and at the same time I want to share my knowledge. I want to share what's worked with me, my strategies and the life lessons and business lessons that I've accumulated in my short business career. And I want to make friends all over the world. I want to make friends and connections with like-minded people anywhere in the world, because you can be in one country right now, you can be in the next country the next day. The world is small, everything is a flight away. For the people that are thinking that the world is so big, the world is small. If you travel a lot, you will realize that the world is actually so small. Everything is a flight away, and it's best to have connections all over the world, because you never know what type of trouble you're gonna get into in one country. Don't go looking for trouble, but the best is to have people from every single continent, because you really never know. It takes one person to really change the trajectory of your life and your business. But anyway, I want to talk to you guys about something that's really changed my life. I want to talk to you guys about a skill that's absolutely improved my life financially, physically, emotionally, mentally, has made me so much better as a person, and that skill is sales. Sales is an amazing thing, because if you get just good at it, not even really great, if you just get good at sales, it's super rewarding. It's super rewarding in a sense where you can make a lot of time and you can get in control of your money. And sales is not that hard. A lot of people think that sales is super difficult. It's a very daunting task, or it's a very, it's a conversation that's super scary to them. And sales is not scary. Don't ever think that sales is super scary. The reason why you think that is because you don't have the right knowledge and the skill set when it comes to doing sales. And like anything else, there is a formula. And that formula I'm going to talk to you guys about in this video. I'm going to talk to you guys about a framework. I'm not going to talk to you guys about a script, because I don't use scripts, sales scripts. I guess it's okay in the beginning if you're just starting out. But eventually, once you get a little bit good at it, right, you won't have to rely on any script. But I won't put you guys through that. I won't put you guys through the grinding process of sales. Don't get me wrong, you're going to go through the fire. It's going to be rough, but I'm going to save you a little bit of time, because I'm going to talk to you guys about the framework that I've used to 2x, 3x my sales. It's truly amazing. I mean, it's a skill that has helped me make a lot of money, a little bit of money, not a lot, but it's helped me travel all over the world, really. It's given me freedom, and most importantly, it's given me the ability to make connections all over the world, because sales is just having a conversation. It's not really something that's so bizarre, so unique. Sales is simply a conversation. That's all that it is. It's just a conversation. It's not a big deal. So put that first in your mind. You got to have a solid mindset first when you get into sales. But why would you even want to get into sales? Like I said, it gives you a lot of freedom financially, gives you a lot of freedom with time. Let's say, for example, if you work as an employee, right? Your income is only limited to the amount of hours that you work. Let's say you work 8 hours in a day. You're only going to get paid 8 hours in a day. Or if you work a little bit of overtime, you're gonna get paid just a little bit. But the point that I'm trying to make is that your salary is capped. The ability for you to make money has a limit. Whereas opposed to sales, you can sell freaking 20, 30, 40 cars a day. You can make $1 million, $2 million, $3 million in a day. And companies will incentivize you. They'll even reward you with very expensive things, very extravagant things. They'd probably reward you with a car or a free travel or some sort, right? No other company is gonna tell you, hey, slow down a little bit, you're making too much sales, you're making us too much money, I want you to slow down on the sales. That's never gonna happen. If you do that, if you become the top salesperson of your company, if you work for a company, then you're probably living life right now. You're probably making good money, traveling the world, with just a lot of cash in your pocket and just enjoying life. But also, if you want to start a business, right? If you want to start your own company, it's absolutely essential that you learn sales, because what a business really is just sales, marketing, and service fulfillment. But I'm not going to get into that in this video. I'm just going to talk to you guys about the sales part, right? So what is the framework that you need to have in order for you to start closing more deals? I want to put you guys on game so that you guys can make money as well. You can close more deals. You could probably 3x, 4x your closing rate right now. And this framework, all right, please bear with me. This framework is pretty much translatable to any product or service that you sell, right? You just need to tweak a few things, but the framework, the foundation of the technique and the skills, it's there. You just use it, and then you can translate it to any product or service that you're selling in any specific industry. And that framework that I'm going to talk to you guys about right now is, first things first, the goal. Second, the problem. Third, the solution. And then fourth is the close, obviously. That's where you get paid. All right? So a lot of people, when they do sales, they say you have to start with the pain, because pain motivates people to buy. The reason why I start with the goal instead of the pain is because when you start talking about their goals, you're painting a vivid picture in their mind where it's a reality wherein their problem is already solved, right? Because with sales, you're selling a solution to their problem. If you're selling a solution to their problem and it helps them solve their problem, then great, you make money. But if you're selling them a solution that does not solve their problem, that's just unethical selling. That is wrong. I don't teach that. I don't do that. I stay away from that. Other people might teach that, but I'm not here to make money. I'm here to help my clients. It is your responsibility to walk them through the whole sales process, give them information so that they make an educated decision. Once they understand that it's going to help them solve their problem, guess what? They will close themselves. All you need to do is just send a payment link. That's it. All you need to do is send a payment link once they understand everything. And then you get paid via commission, or if you own the business, you get all of it, or whatever. However you fulfill your service. But the reason why I want to start with goal is I want to paint a picture in their mind where the problem has already been solved, because they come to you because they have a problem, right? They're in a very painful situation, and you want to paint a picture in their mind that everything is going good, they're making a lot of money, clients are rushing through their door, their wife loves them, their kids, loves them, they're making so much money, they have a lot of freedom, and there's absolutely no stress and anxiety. And you're making them tell you the goal, what they're trying to achieve. Okay? And one key thing when it comes to sales as well, don't talk too much. The best salespeople in sales that are making a lot of money do not talk too much. All they do is ask the right questions and let the prospects talk. And the more that they talk, the more information that you get, and you use that information and put it on them so that they realize that they need the solution for their problem. And they close themselves and they make money. That's how they make money. Most of the salespeople that are killers, they don't talk much. They just ask the right questions. All right. So I want you to do that as well. If you want to increase your closing rate, pay attention. Listen. Active listening goes a long way. If you have a pen and a paper, get it out. Start writing notes. They would even appreciate that because you're listening. Let them talk instead of you talking. All right. So when you paint a goal in their mind, they already have that picture where life is good. Okay, so when they come to you, right, they ask you for your service. Let's say, for example, they hop on a sales call. Hey, John, it's a pleasure having you on the call. Where are you calling from, right? You built rapport. Then once you build rapport, you just ask a question like, just curious, John, what made you want to hop in this call? So they're going to give you information. Then once that's done, you're probably going to ask them, okay, that's amazing. What's the goal here, John? What are you trying to achieve? Right? First things first. I said pleasure having you on the call as opposed to saying thank you for hopping on the call. Because when you say it's a pleasure having you on the call, you have more authority. And that is important in sales. You need to be in control of every single situation. And you need to have authority. All right? So that they respect you. But you ask them, right? What's the goal here, John? What are you trying to achieve? And then they're probably going to say, oh yeah, so my business right now, it's not really making a lot of money. It's not turning in a lot of revenue. The goal for me is to make $50,000 in a month. I want to have 50 clients walk in my door. Right? I want to make so much money. No, you just ask them the questions and they will tell you the goal. And then once they say that, I could even go further by saying, interesting, that's an amazing goal, John. What made you pick that goal? So that they can further validate their goal towards you. Right? So now they're painting their own picture of reality where everything is good. Right? Easy. Ask for the goal first. And then once they say the goal, once they say, I want to have X amount of money, I want to have X amount of clients. So once the goal has been said, the next move for me that I use is to go attack the problem. Okay, John, that's an amazing goal that you have. What seems to be the problem right now? What's the situation right now? What's stopping you from getting there? Right? So you're painting a goal in their head that life is good. And then you bring them back down to reality by saying the problem. So that they realize that the position that they're in right now is so bad for them. It's just extremely painful for them. They want to get out of that situation. They're willing to pay you money for your solution so that they can get out of that situation. So you just ask the problem, right? What's going on right now? What seems to be the problem? Oh yeah, I'm not making as much money. Revenue is not coming in. Clients are not coming into the door. I do not have a marketing system. I don't know how to do sales, right? I don't have an AI employee that automatically follows up and books appointments on my calendar, which I sell, by the way, shameless plug. If you're a business and you need an AI employee, hit your boy up. I'll set that up for you. But they're gonna say the problem, right? And then you're probably gonna say you're gonna say something like, okay, I see why that could be a problem. And then they'd probably validate that by saying, yeah, it's a big problem. And then you could say something like, John, let's dive deep into that. What makes you say that? Right? So that they further validate the problem. Salespeople call this twisting the knife. It's a very brutal term, but you're literally just making them understand the problem. Your position right now sucks. This is the reality. And you already have that goal in your mind, painted here. You already have that vision, right? Life is good. You already have that feeling, because with sales, it's all emotion, right? So you can ask them a lot of questions about this. Like, let's say, for example, with emotion, right? So if we solve this problem right now, how is that going to make you feel? How is that going to affect your family? Right? How is having 50 extra clients per month going to affect your situation, your team, your employees? These are the questions that you can ask, okay? Because sales is a lot of emotion. And you need to have that energy, that emotion, right? You need to have that. And you need for them to tell you what they feel. Because if they think that, life is great, and then everything is good, you have the solution to the problem that they have, they will give you money in exchange for your solution. Sales is just a value exchange. That's all that it literally is. Sales is just a value exchange. It's just a conversation where you exchange value. Your solution is valuable. Their money is valuable. So you're just exchanging value. All right? So once you already said the problem, or once you already asked the problem and they've already stated the problem, you can ask, okay, so yeah, I see why that's a big problem, John. Completely understandable. Sorry to hear that. But why solve this problem now? Why not in 2 days, in 2 weeks, in 2 months, in 2 years? Asking this question overcomes any objections about let me think about it. Because when they say later, okay, I need to think about it. But hey, John, no problem. I want you to think about it, right? I want you to make an informed decision. But didn't you say earlier that you wanted to get this solved now, right? It's a lot of emotions. It's a lot of just mental things in sales that you need to get good at. In order for you to get good at sales, you need to put in the work. You need to put in the reps, right? You need to go through the fire, my friend. There is no other way. If you want to get good at sales, buying a $5,000 course, $10,000 course, or however much that course is, does not matter if you do not put the reps in. You need to be in those uncomfortable situations. You need to be fed with the sharks. And you need to have those conversations, because the more reps that you put in, the more sales calls that you be in. The more sales calls that you be in. I'm sorry, my throat is a little bit dry, guys. The more sales calls that you be in, the better that you become, because it's all reps. Okay, so once you've already stated the problem, and once he already told you the goal and the problem, the next step is for you to provide the solution. This is where you pitch. Okay, so once that's done, okay, John, so based on what you said here, based on what you said there, I think I can really help you solve your problem, John. I do have a solution that's helped other business owners with this problem, right? I'm not going to go over a pitch, guys. I mean, we all sell different products and services. So whatever pitch that you have, right, you got to work with that. You're selling a different product or a different service. Make sure that the pitch obviously benefits them and solves their problem, right? So yeah, John, it seems that, you know, from what you said here and what you said there, I really think that I can solve your problem. I've helped other business owners with this exact same problem. And Jimmy here from XYZ company has scaled his company from 0 to 100K in 2 months with this strategy. Is it okay if I show you that strategy? Right? Because you ask permission to pitch. Because if you don't ask permission to pitch, right? If you just start pitching, this is too much talking, guys. They need to be able to pay attention. You can't just pitch out of nowhere, because they are not locked in. They're not paying attention to you. So make sure that you ask permission so that they listen to you. All right? So yeah, go over your pitch once you finish with the pitch. Once you go through your pitch, whatever it is that you're selling, product or service. Okay? So John, does that sound like it's going to help you solve your problem? Yeah, that sounds like it's going to help me solve my problem. Right, interesting, John. What makes you say that? Further, let them validate. Again, validate their answers. Let them validate their answers, right? So that in their mind, yeah, this is really going to solve my problem because of, you know, this AI employee, and because of the lead gen. It's going to help me bring a lot of clients in my door. It's going to help me book more appointments. It's going to bring in more money. My wife is going to love me more. My kids are going to be happy, you know, all the vacations that we're going to take, right? It's all those things, right? So once you ask that, guys, once you pretty much do your pitch, and once you say, you know, does that help you solve your problem? If yes, all you need to do is just send a payment link. You are in business, baby. You just made money, right? So the one strategy that I use, right, to find out if it's a yes or a no, is I kind of do a temperature check. It's like a scale of 1 to 10 check, right? So, John, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being that this solution is not going to help me solve my problem at all, 10 being, you know, give me all your money, I'll solve your problem right now. This is perfect for my problem. right? Once you say that, right? Do you think that this is going to help you solve your problem, right? On a scale of 1 to 10. So if they say something like a 7, 8, or 9, it's a close, brother. Send the payment link. But if they say something like a 6, right? Okay, John, what's stopping us from getting to a 10, right? Because you're going to find out the real objection. And then from there, you just got to overcome the objections. All right? And once you overcome the objections, right? Literally, overcoming objections is just answering questions, right? Because there's a lot of unanswered questions. You just need to answer them. Once you overcome the objections, then you kind of reiterate by saying, all right, John, so does that help you solve your problem? So if he says yes, you make money. If he says no, answer the unanswered questions that they have in their mind. Overcome objections. Overcoming objections is one of the key things that you need to learn if you want to get good at sales. But if they say yes, perfect, brother. You are in business. You just made a lot of commission. So guys, just to reiterate, right? The framework, not a sales script. I don't like to read through a sales script because it's just robotic. It sounds fake. It's unnatural. And prospects notice that. They feel that. It's energy, right? If you're speaking in front of somebody, or if you have a sales call in front of somebody, they sense that. So, if you read through a sales script, it sounds fake. They're gonna find out that you're a beginner. But if you use this framework, guys, right, they're gonna think that this guy is experienced, even though you've only had like 5, 10 sales calls ever under your belt. I've had a few. I've had probably 1,000 sales calls at this point in my career. So I know a little bit. I'm not even an expert at sales. I just know a little bit. All right. But if you have this framework, and the framework goes like this: goal, problem, solution, close. The reason why I want to start with a goal is because I want to paint a picture in their mind, right? And then I say the problem after to bring them back down to reality. And then I provide them with a solution to their problem. Everything is good with them. I close. I get paid. Their problem gets solved. I get money. Everyone is happy. That's it, guys. Thank you for watching this video. It's a little bit longer. The video is a little bit longer, but thank you for watching. Thank you for bearing with me. I hope you guys apply this information, because you can watch videos like this, right? But if you don't apply, like I said, if you don't get in front of those sales calls, be in those uncomfortable conversations, you will never grow as a person. Growth comes from discomfort. So always seek discomfort if you want to grow and you want to become better. Send me a message on Instagram, guys, Tristan60kg. Let's connect. Maybe I'll see you in your country. Maybe we can hang out, smoke some cigars, talk business, whatever. Send me a message. I love to have friends all over the world. Let's connect. Peace out. Take care.